What is going on, Life Podcast official? Welcome back to another episode, man. It's episode 29. It is episode
29.
29. Wow.
Dang. Dang. We one away from that big 3-0.
From 30, bro.
Dang. That's crazy. We're finna drop 30 like Curry, like real life.
30, bro. Like, what is
Dang.
going on?
No,
Yo,
real life.
what? I'm looking at it. I'm now
Taco.
processing it. Like, we're at 30, bro. Like, we're about to be at 30. Our next stream is going to be 30.
30.
It's crazy,
Then
man.
we 20 episodes from 50. That's crazy.
Yo, I know it's finna fly by. You know why? Because it's like we enjoying it. We love doing this. So it's going to fly by. Like,
literally, like the way I book my Tuesdays and Thursdays, I say I gotta make sure I get on my podcast. Like whenever I'm planning my week out, and they say, "Oh, all right, let's book around 7, 8." No, like that's pure. That session is blocked all the way off. That's fact, bro.
Guys to know that. I agree, bro.
Yeah.
So, man, to ask you, bro, how was your Wednesday, bro? It's Thursday, man. How was your Wednesday? What'd you do?
Bro, Wednesdays always be the, like, I feel like for me Wednesdays are always the best. Like Wednesdays is like that test. Like Wednesdays is like you, because we coming strong until week Monday, Tuesday we strong.
Thanks.
But Wednesday is always that you can either build that momentum going into Thursday, Friday to have a strong weekend, or you can just drop Wednesday. And my Wednesday, Wednesday really hit. Like, I had a strong Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie. So Wednesday was a W. Today was a W too. Though. I ain't gonna lie. Like today itself, like I got off of work early. For me, got a cut.
Ooh.
For me, like today been smooth. I had a phone call, a good call before this. Okay. So I can't today. You can't sleep on today though. You feel me? That's in the present moment.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
How was your day?
Yesterday, man, I had a pretty good day too. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was pretty good. We had good stream day. Then after I streamed, I kind of told myself I was gonna go to sleep early. So what I did yesterday was I went to sleep a little bit early. Like I've been sleeping around like 1, 2, sometimes 12. Like, but yesterday I made sure I went to sleep around like 10, almost 11 o'clock. So just to see how it is, and I got up early today. So I think that was a good thing.
Better, right?
Yeah, I got up around like, bro. Honestly, I was up at like 5 o'clock, bro.
Hey, bro, you'll be surprised. Those when you come into those 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Those 3, 4, those are the peak hours of life.
Yeah.
Like that's where you keep going to sleep early.
Cause
feel it.
I'm like usually I wake up around like 8, 9, and then I get my day started. But 5. That's good. 5, 6, anywhere around there. Honestly, even earlier than that is good. But I also have to make sure I go to sleep at a decent time too if I'm gonna be getting up that early. So make sure I get my sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, but besides that though, bro, today was good. I got a cut too today. Shoot, I did some shopping today.
I can't show you. I got waves right now. I don't want to take my do-rag off.
You good? Yeah. Smooth day, man.
That's good. Smooth day. Win the days. That's all it is. Small wins to big wins.
That's really what it is, bro. And it's like throughout these days, it's little progress. Like little progress throughout our days. Like it ain't even nothing big. Literally, like we said, like mine was just sleeping, right? Getting that extra hour of sleep. They told y'all like earlier during the week, he told y'all that he felt like he was going through something. Boom, he got over it, right? You just gotta keep going. At the end of the day, it's life.
Life is life. Yeah, that's facts.
But to get into the questions, bro, I really don't know how to ask you this question, but we're just gonna go and say it how it is. The topic of the day for the first topic is love harder or loved right. So I don't like how do you want to go about these? Love harder or loved right? So which one?
Would you rather be loved harder or loved right? Like it's more of like a would you rather. Like would you rather be loved harder or loved right?
Because I also was
I'd rather
thinking,
be.
my bad. I was
I
thinking like when I seen the question, I was thinking like, did you mean like love harder as in us loving harder, or others loving us
oh
harder? You know what I mean? So that's where I was at with the question. I thought, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, we could
I
answer
mean,
both. To be honest,
yeah, why not? The more perspectives, the better it is, right? You know.
facts. So for you,
Um,
what would you prefer to be loved harder or loved right?
I would rather be loved right because like love harder whenever someone say they love harder, it can be like with materialistic things and all
Ooh,
the other things, and sometimes
yeah,
it won't be appeared as love. For me, I'd rather be loved right because love is patience, right? And anything with patience is pure. Anything with patience is the truth. I actually just seen yeah, hey, shout wait, sorry, okay. Patience is key. My boy just put some video, tapping my boy video.
facts.
Feel me? I did see that, but yeah, no, like I think for me, I really be loved right because loved right is patience, right? It's more beauty to it. That's how I feel about it. What about you, bro?
I agree, bro. I think, being loved the right way is way more better than being loved harder. Cause sometimes even, being loved harder can feel like sometimes pressure, could feel like,
Mm.
somebody's being anxious, like they're trying to hurry up and jump into something, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, if you being loved right, it's more peace, it's more, it just comes, it just happens, it's natural, right? And if we're loving harder, or if somebody's loving me harder, they're forcing it, they're trying, you know what I'm saying, they're trying harder than I am. And as a guy, I feel like as us guys, we want to, yeah, we want somebody to love us a lot, but we also want to have it like on the equal playing field. We don't want to, have them feeling like they have to
Yeah,
love us more, you know what I'm saying, or love us extra hard, like they got to do the most for us. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like it's a mutual thing. Like you do for me, I do for you. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna love each other right. You ain't gotta go above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta
yeah.
do the most. I'm gonna love you for whatever you got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I love you for this. So I think loved right
I
is way
think.
better than love harder. But yeah.
And I like that you said that because a lot of the times, like guys, we don't really like we care for love, but we're more of like we care more for respect, right?
Yep.
And we value respect over love. That's just how guys are. Like that's just what we feel. And
Facts.
like whenever you love someone right, like you do more things out of respect because you know what's right and what's wrong. And like we talked about last week, like whenever
Facts.
love is more right, it has more awareness behind it, right? Like you become more cautious and more conscious of your do's and more aware of your don'ts.
Yep.
And this is the biggest thing about like the love right thing, right? Because love right can be abundant, it can be small. It's just it comes in different forms. Like whenever you
Facts.
love someone hard, it comes fast. It comes more like force. Like you said, I like that you said that's a big point. Like whenever you love someone hard, like you're willing to do anything for them, but you give up yourself. You feel me? And I don't want you to give up yourself. I just
Yep.
want you to be you.
Ooh.
You feel me? Yeah,
Yeah. That's deep. Yeah.
yeah,
That's really what it is
yeah. So
for
yeah, so I think it's real important that whenever anyone is loving or wants to love or whatever it is, you gotta you gotta know what love is, right? That's really what it comes down to. You have to know what love is, and the only way you can know what love is if you love yourself.
So
So
I got a question then. So in
yes,
order
sir.
to figure out about those things, how can we know what love harder truly is? Like what does loving harder really mean?
So loving harder is you fall in so deep, right? Like let's say for instance, let's get off the like girlfriend boyfriend topic. Let's
Yep.
talk about things that we love in the world. Like let's say for instance, money.
Mm.
Money. People love money so hard that they're willing to do anything for it, right? Like money
Yep.
captures them. And whenever you come into a relationship loving hard, that now, I'm not gonna say that person captures you, but that feeling, the feeling of loving hard captures you. And whenever you get in contact that capture, it's not it can't expand, like it won't grow, right? Just like our money, like we chase money so much. So once we get the amount of money we get, that money won't grow. It's gonna stay here, it's gonna stay locked because we we forced it into the small. But whenever you love right, it becomes more abundant. It expands. It grows. But whatever you love
I like
hard,
that.
you fall in too deep. You get suffocated, and you would know when you fall. Like you will know when you fall like and love hard because you know the 6 month rule, the 3 month rule, that thing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. People love too hard. Like they fell in love OD hard, where that love can't grow, that love can't expand. So once that 6 months come up, you're burnt out. You feel me? That's when you love too hard. Like whenever you love too hard,
Ooh.
you become burnt out, and you can't expand from it. You're not as abundant no more because that the love you first had, it was too high. It was at its peak. Like you came in at its peak, and then time went down. You feel me?
So, so okay. So what does it mean to love right then? Like how do you love
So
right?
when you when you love right, you love yourself. Like when you
Ooh.
love right,
Oh
you're
shit.
ooh yeah.
Yeah.
This one, this the love right is the best love because the love right, it takes the cap off, right? Like whenever you love right, you're able to grow because you're willing to get to that next level and just keep elevating and keep rising because you don't know your peak yet, you don't know your ceiling yet, right? Like you're not, you understand you're not limited no more. You can just keep growing. And then like whenever you're in like a love right situation, your outside situations don't bother you, right? Like you're okay with being long distance. You're okay with not seeing each other. You're okay with spending little on each other. You're okay with all these things because you understand that love isn't the outside world. The
Yeah.
love is the inside. And the only way to learn your inside and love your is by learning loving yourself, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why it's also important because like when love hard, whenever you love someone so hard, you fall in so deep and you lose yourself, right? While the other person is still gaining themselves. So you look at them like, dang, bro, like what you doing? Like you weren't doing this when we first met. But
Right.
that person the whole time is just growing. Like they love themselves so much, they just elevating. But when two people love each other right, they grow together. You feel me? They cap off together. And that's
Yeah.
when love right. You can see when love is right and when love is hard. You feel what I'm saying?
I like that. Dang, I like that. He broke down both points in a great way, because that's really what it is. Like you can tell when somebody's actually being loved right. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell when somebody
Mhm.
is trying harder than the other person, bro. It shows, and that's the beauty about, like, I mean, it's not even beauty, because it's like it's not a good feeling, being the person that is, loving harder, right? Because like he said, you can have a partner where they're growing, but whole time you've been so worried about chasing them. You've been so worried about trying so hard with them that you forgot yourself. You
Yeah.
lost yourself. They growing with themselves. Now it's just like they growing like this, and you stand down here. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the only way for anything to change is for you to love her less, right? Because you got to put more
Yeah.
put more love into yourself. And then what's that gonna do?
Yeah.
She's gonna realize, and then she's gonna come back down. But if you guys are both just growing with each other, it's like it's just this.
Mhm.
It's just this. It's not gonna be like going like this and flip flopping, because that's what happens
Yeah.
is, most of us we want somebody so bad that we're chasing. They're building themselves, right? And then we chase,
Yeah.
and we don't get them, and then now it's like we don't care about them no more, right? And then now it's that
Mhm.
they start
Yeah.
chasing. Now it's like you flip, and then now they're chasing, chasing,
Yeah.
chasing. You don't even want them, and it's just a constant cycle. But you have to realize this cycle, and you have to nip it in the bud, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to nip it in the
Mhm.
bud. Whether y'all got to come at a right agreement where y'all gonna love each other right, or nothing at all, because you'll keep one of
Yeah.
you guys will keep trying to love each other harder than one another, and it'll keep going back and forth. But yeah.
And that's why I say opposites don't attract, right? Because you
Ooh.
can't be attracted to someone who doesn't love themselves, right? Like you wouldn't attract that. Like that's like if I love myself so much, I can tell when a person doesn't love themselves. Like if we be honest, like we know when someone's high, like we know a person when they're high, and we know when a person they're low. I can't like we're a team by energy. I would know energy when I'm around energy. So if I'm with a person, I see that person like they're down on themselves. They always talk bad of themselves. They don't seek for God. It's more cons than pros. I wouldn't be attracted to that, right? But me, if I'm attracted to like if I know myself, I know what I'm attracted to. So once I give that person, I'm gonna love that person right because I love myself and I know they love themselves. And so now we're at the same frequency. That's literally what it is. Like we're on the same vibration. Like we're compatible with each other.
Yeah.
I can't be compatible with someone who's on the opposite scale of me because now we're gonna be competing. And I'm gonna love you harder than one of you love me harder. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then we're maxed out. We're drained now. Okay, 6 months down the line, what else can I do for you? You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like what's the next thing I gotta give to you? Like I already done gift you $10,000 worth of things and gifts.
Yeah.
You feel me? I already done dropped the bag on your Valentine. What else there is next for me to do? You feel me?
Yeah.
But whenever you get a partner where it's like we're compatible, I'm gonna do all I can do for you because I love you right and I know you love me right. You feel me? It's not a competition. It's not, oh, I'm gonna do this, so I know you're gonna do this for me. No, it's you deserve this. Like we've been through a lot. I'm gonna give you this, and we're gonna enjoy this moment. That's when you know you love somebody right. When you're doing it from the heart, not for people, especially boys. I'm gonna talk about us, but be like, oh, I done got you roses. I done got you this. You can't get me 2K, bro. That's your duty. That's your job
Yeah.
to get her this, get her that, get her that. Her job is not to get you 2K. Like women are not supposed to provide for us. I mean, it's good to, yeah, if they want to like gift a gift every now and then, but that's not their duty. That's not their role. Their role is to be the emotional support. You feel me? Just be there, be present. So that's one thing that's real important.
I agree, and I like that you brought that up because that's very important. Just understanding that, like, it's not a competition, at all with your partner. Like, if you feel like you gotta compete with your partner, you're not loving them right. Like y'all are just loving each other hard because at this point y'all are just competing to see who gives the more, right? Who gives more, right? And like he said, when you do things like this where it's in competition, you get burnt out to the point where it's like y'all not even growing together no more. It's a 1v1, right? And then once that 1v1 is like it is going so far, you guys don't know what's next for you guys because y'all haven't talked about it. Y'all been trying to compete against each other that y'all don't even know where y'all gonna go together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know where y'all gonna be at next month because y'all going back and forth between each other today, right? Like y'all don't even you can't even see y'all together in the next week because of what's going on today, right? And it's like, moments like that is where you have to realize, like, is you and your partner versus yourselves yesterday, not you versus your partner. Is you and your partner versus yourselves, because y'all not in competition with no other couple, nobody else in the world. It's just y'all two versus yourselves yesterday. And it's just every day y'all gotta, grow with y'all relationship, build a stronger bond, grow with each other, love on each other more. You know what I'm saying? Like, do those things, bro, because, loving somebody right is, at the end of the day, gonna be way more important than loving somebody hard or even having hoes and stuff like that nowadays. Like, you shouldn't be wanting that. Like, it's 2026. I know it's hard for relationships now, but don't get into that life.
Don't even get started on. Yeah. Don't even get started on the hoes because that's what our generation really on, bro. Like our generation is like cooked, bro. Like
It's bad.
I was on live. I was on live the other day, right? And like they were just talking. Like I try my best not to get into conversations like this because there's no knowledge in this, right? And so the guys were saying that the female identity is her body, and then the females were saying a guy's identity is her money. And I'm like, my identity is my character. Like I don't, that money is I'm
That's what
all
they're
the way
looking
off. I'm
at.
like that's what they're looking at. I wanted to hop on the live and say like, yo, like all y'all are wrong, but it's like they not gonna understand because they just in tune with the hoes, the money, the this and this and
The
this. But like
world.
our identity, yeah, like our identity is our character. Like
Who you
money
are.
doesn't define me. My money doesn't define a guy and a girl, female. Like we're all built on the same thing. Like our identity is what carries everything. Like that's who we are, bro.
Yeah.
And so when they're singing, I'm like, yo, like y'all are. I'm like, y'all are lost. Let me get off this. Like I just nah.
The blind
It was
following the
crazy.
blind, bro.
Literally dumb and the dumber.
And it's like
I
you
was
gotta
I
be
was like,
willing to learn. And
mm-hmm.
you know they're not gonna be willing to learn. Like obviously, from
That's what it
from
was.
just joining.
That's literally what it was. Like I'm on it. I'm on it. I was like, if I join, I know if I say what I want to say, they're not going to listen. Like, it's going to go in one ear and out the other. They're like,
Especially
oh,
being
bro,
around
you dumb,
females.
bro. I said, nah, let me just get up out of here. Let me just go, bro. Because my heart too good for that.
Yeah, man. Hey, at the end of the day, you protected your peace because you could have went in there. They
Yeah.
could have tried to rage bait you and got a reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? Got
They would
you.
have got me. They would have got me. They would have
See,
got me good.
so
I ain't even gonna lie. They would have got me good. So I really did have to stop myself because it's like, come on, guys. Like, especially at our age too. It's like the whole era's done. Like the hoes, the this and this. Like that's
yeah,
it's
they,
we
they
we the
ain't no
next
line,
generation.
bro.
We're the future. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, literally. Like the 30-year-olds, they out in the era. Like it's we gotta take over the next 5 years. Like who gonna be the leaders? Who gonna be the role models? Like who gonna be the person the youth want to look up to? They can't look up to Flight Reacts no more. Like Flight Reacts is his time is coming to like end.
yeah.
It's no more Kai's coming to end, AMP coming to end. Like
It's
it's
gonna
the
be a
next
new one.
generation.
Yep,
You feel me? So
that's facts.
it's gonna
And
be
my bad. And speaking on like um, like these content creators and stuff like that. What would you say? Like, what is purpose? Like, what does purpose mean to you?
purpose is to me is something like you're trying to fulfill. Yeah, like your purpose is what you fulfill. Like everyone has a purpose in life, right? Like everyone is meant to do something. So your purpose is your identity. And your purpose is who you are. Like your purpose is what you're placed on earth for. That's what I think. What about you?
Yeah.
That's a great question. What about you?
For me, I agree. Like your purpose is like what you're placed here to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, everybody's different. Everybody, like you said, has their own purpose, has their own reason. Reasons to
Mhm.
being here on Earth. Um, I feel like we all have. I feel like within all of our purposes, I feel like regardless of what your purpose is, I feel like it's something positive. You know what I mean? Like I feel like at the
Mm.
end of the day, um, everybody's purpose is some type of positive purpose to the world, and but it takes a rare individual. It takes very rare individuals to figure out their own purposes, right? To learn about their purpose, to just what I'm saying, figure out in general what their purpose is. Um, but yeah, I would say definitely like purpose is like what you're destined to do. What is meant for you. What's already written for you, right?
How do
But
you how do you know that though? Like how like I want to know how did you know when you found your purpose? Like the moment you said, okay, this is my purpose. Like what was the alignment? Like what was the feeling?
whenever I tried to stop doing it, I kept going back to it.
Hmm.
Like I always found my way back to it. You know what I mean? So, for example, like me, I grew up playing. I was in school, had football and all types of stuff like that. I barely had time to do content for real, but I always found myself doing it. You know what I mean? Regardless of what was going on. Like if I had games, football practice, whatever. If I had school, I was always posting content, making content. If I'm at home, making content. We on spring break, summer break, I'm making content, right? So that's when I realized like this is my purpose. This is what I enjoy doing. And mind you, another thing I realized about our purpose is just what you enjoy doing, what you love doing, right? Because your purpose ain't gonna be something that you don't love doing, that you don't enjoy doing. God gave you the strengths, the skills to do
Mhm.
what is designed for you, which is your purpose, right? You enjoy your purpose so much. You enjoy doing the thing because it's for you. You know what I mean? I feel like that's how you know it's for you. When you have that love for it, that unconditional love for it, that's how I feel
Mhm.
like it's for you, bro. But how
Got
about
it.
you?
That's
That's a
deep.
good question. How do you know? You know what I'm saying? How did you
You
know?
you start to you start to live it, right?
Ooh,
Like for
I like
me,
that.
I like my purpose. I it came through my life. Like I
I
start
like that.
to
You
to
start
to
living it.
live life
Yeah.
to inspire. Like I can't like even if I want to sleep, my brain is thinking like, dang, I wonder how people, if other people get to sleep. Or let's say if I go out, like I hold myself to where if somebody sees me, they're moved by me, right? Like I live my life to inspire. So, and the way I found my life, my purpose was through youth, like through the kids, like seeing people
Ooh.
smile.
Yeah.
And so like I see people smile now, I want to smile, and now I'm inspiring someone to smile because that's how I found my inspiration, right? It's like a domino effect. Like that's
Yeah.
literally how I find. It's so crazy, so beautiful, and I found my purpose. Like I like that you said that because literally today, like today, I swear, wallahi, God my witness. Um, I went back on like the last 8 months of my life, and I did like a full reflection until now. And it's like it was literally guided so perfect. And through each phase of my life, I saw the touch of inspiration on it. Like through everything. Like I'm like, dang, this happened because of this. Oh wow, and dang, like you just feel like wholeheartedly.
Mm.
And then what that did was that inspired me more. So you find your inspiration through you too. Like you
Yeah.
get that gain, that boost, that next level of confidence by understanding your purpose, and then you want to go fulfill your purpose even more. So that's what purpose is. Like I said, it's a fulfillment of something.
Yeah. I agree, bro. I agree because you really got to figure out, what it is that is for you
Hmm.
at the end of the day, and that it takes time. Sometimes it takes time for you to
Hmm.
realize it. Sometimes it takes for you to feel at something else, right? Feel at something else to redirect you back to your purpose, or sometimes it takes, like you just said, going back in your past. I had a old friend tell me like he wanted to start detailing, right? Detailing cars because it's something that he used to do when he was a kid. Now he see an opportunity when he's older, and it's like little things like that. Is like I'm like, do you enjoy doing it? He's like, yeah, I love to do it, right? So it's like little things that we love to do, we enjoy doing. We may miss in our past, but it really was aligned with our purpose, and we don't see it till our future. We don't see it till we reflect in our past because sometimes that reflection, like you said, that reflection, it allows you to see like what's been aligned, and through that alignment, through you looking back in the past, you'll see like, oh shoot, I could have been doing this. Oh, this was a part of my alignment. Oh dang, this made sense to add up to this. This is, bro, it's crazy, and I love that. Like when you go back in your past, everything just aligns and it makes sense
Hmm.
till today. But yeah, go ahead.
I like to say that too because the biggest thing is we know what we found our purpose, we know our purpose, but we don't act on our purpose, right? That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like like our heart tells us do it, do it, do it, but our mind says no, no, no. It's like we're talking about. It's that constant battle between your heart and your mind.
Yeah.
But once you get connected to your heart, your limbs start to move because your heart says go. You feel
Yeah.
me? And so a lot of the times people will know their purpose, but they don't attack it. They don't fulfill it. That's why I say it's so important to fulfill your purpose. Like we can everyone knows they have a purpose. Everyone, etc. Like we all know we placed on earth for a reason and we have a purpose in life.
Yeah.
But it's about like trying to go attain it. And then once you obtain it, how you gonna elevate it? Like you can find your purpose at the lowest level, but what are you gonna do to bring that purpose to the next level, the next
Yeah.
level, the next level, the next level? You feel me? So like I said, like the best thing about like knowing your purpose is you're able to grow off your purpose, right? You're able to like branch off and do different things with your purpose. Like you for content, right?
Yeah.
Like you're able to, like your purpose is content, but you also know that there's something more important. You feel me? So I'm able to like talk to people through content. You feel me? And then after that, I'm able to take it to the next level. I'm able to travel through content. You feel me? It's like it's levels to everything, and the
Yeah.
goal is to like unlock each level and just keep going. You can't unlock each level if you just settling. Like you okay with just like the thought of knowing my purpose. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's the thought. You don't know your, and that's another thing too, you don't know your purpose until you actually attack your purpose, right? Like you can't say, "Oh, this is my purpose," and we're not going to like to reach for it,
Yeah.
right? Like because the could be in front of you, and you just sit back there saying, "Oh, dang, this look good to me." Like we said, like bro said, like I love doing this. This is my favorite thing to do, but you're not doing things to go get it.
Get it.
You
Yeah.
got to go get your purpose. Mhm.
And I like that you said that because that's really what it is. We don't act We don't take that step to, trying whatever it is that we want to try. Like, we feel like we need validation from other people. We feel like, other people got to tell us to do something, right? That we want to do, or we feel embarrassed about the thing that we want to do because we feel like it's our thing. And that's the amazing part about it is like, it's your thing, it's nobody else's thing. It's your thing. So it's like, whatever you like about it, you can keep doing it because you like it. It don't matter if nobody else like it. You like it. You know what I'm saying? And you may find your crowd within whatever that you like, right? Like, if I post gaming content, I didn't think people would be watching more of my gaming than my IRL content, right? So, but it's like, it's taking that step, right? Like, I love playing the game, I love streaming, so why not put it together? Why not do both, right? You know what I mean? Just little things like that, like I feel like we're all so creative, and I think I said this in the last live too. We're all so creative, and our minds are so powerful, and we can think of so many different creations and new things to do. But it's like, you'll never find an original idea. You just gotta add things together, right? Be creative, add things together, add things on top of each other. Like, for example, like Dede helps people. He got he got the podcast. You know what I'm saying? He like helping kids. He like helping people. And what? Now he got a little business where he helping people out, hand on hand, 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? So these are things like it's just you take things that's going on around you that you enjoy and you just put it together. You know what I'm saying? You put it together, you make it work at the end of the day. But if you didn't take that action, you can't make it work. So the main important thing is to take that action, take that step. Don't be scared. Hey, it's gonna be scary, but
I think the biggest thing is we look at everything as like a risk, right? Like, if it's your purpose, it's not a risk. It's aligned with you. So how could something taking our next step be a risk? If honestly, it's for you, it's for you.
Everything a risk, if we being real, right? Because if you don't do nothing, isn't that a risk?
That's right.
You could risk settling and risk poverty or living in poverty, right, for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So it's like it's all risky, but it's like what risk are you willing to take, right? Are you willing to take a risk to elevate your life, or are you gonna take no risk at all and just risk losing whatever you can gain? You don't lose anyway. You're not losing nothing anyway. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. But if you don't take an action, you won't gain anything. You won't even know what you're gonna gain. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take some action, man. Gotta take a step.
Yeah, you gotta keep shooting. You feel me? But like we say, like we always say, like you gotta keep shooting. And even if you're missing, just know you're setting yourself up, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't shoot one shot and then know it goes bad. You say, "Nah, I'm done." You gotta keep shooting, learn from it. You feel me? Take different angles and then set yourself for the next opportunity. And then it doesn't work, so just keep branching off and just keep searching, because whatever's for you will come to you. But you have to search. You feel me? You have to look. You can't sit back and say, and it don't work like that. You gotta go get it. That's what. You feel me? Keep running. You feel me? You gotta keep running. God not done. You feel me? So,
and perfect example, basketball. Like he said, we're gonna use basketball for an example. If you shoot the ball, right, you air ball. You know what I'm saying? Say you didn't jump, you air ball, right? You see that you're not jumping, so that's why you're air balling, right? So why not now jump, right? When you jump now okay, you jump, it hit the back of the rim. Cool, right? Now it's like, okay, now you're starting to learn, but you're learning from your past. You learned that you didn't jump. Okay, you was airballing. Now that you jumped too high, you may shot too far, right? Now you're learning. You have to learn, because now that next time you shoot, you're going to jump just right, smooth jump, flick, and it might go in, right? But you learned off that third time shooting, because that first time you learned that you needed to jump. That second time that you learned you didn't need to jump as high. And then that third time, you got it just right. But it's all about you keep going. Because imagine that first jump shot, I would have airballed and been like, man, look, it ain't my day. I'm done. I would have never got to that second or third shot if I would have never, you know what I'm saying, if I would have gave up at shot one. So it's like you got to keep shooting. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, try a new angle. Sometimes what you might not be doing, or what you might be doing, might not work. Like IRL streaming for me wasn't working. So then I switched to the content. Switch it to gaming, and now it works. So it's like, you got to keep trying though. What if I would have just gave up and stopped?
Yeah, or it could be not for you at that moment, right? Like
That too.
It might be not like that specific time. It might not be for you. Like you have to. God wants to open you up to be able to receive that true gift. Because the thing about us is we want something so big, but our heart is not big enough to receive it, right?
Ooh.
Like we can say, God, like think about this. Like we say, God bless me with $10,000 right now. What are you gonna do with $10,000 right now? That pleases God. Like, how are you gonna be able to handle $10,000, right? Like, God knows us more than we know ourselves. So people think, oh man, I asked God for $10,000. He didn't give me $10,000. Like, are you able to hold $10,000? Are you able to prepare yourself mentally for $10,000? And then on top of that, like, we're not into that frequency to be able to like, get $10,000 because we just want it to be able to like do more haram. I mean, do more bad. Like, do more sin with it. Like, we get $10,000 right now, we're gonna go flex on Instagram. That right there, that your $10,000 wasted, right? Yeah. Or we get $10,000 right now, we're gonna go to the party.
Just
go to
know
the
what
club,
you gonna spend it on.
You feel me? We're not gonna handle it in the right way. So whenever something's not for you at the moment, it's not like it's just a delay. It's just preparation, right? It's just a protection. Because if you get that right there, who knows what can happen? So God knows us more than we know ourselves. So He says, you know what? I'm gonna give you this. Just stay patient with this, and just keep doing this for me, all right? I'm gonna open up you to be able to get that opportunity for IRL content, right? And then once you get the opportunity for IRL content, what are you gonna do with it then? You're gonna see all the way He guided you, and opened you up to be able to receive that big blessing. And that's why, like, the longer the wait is, the bigger the reward is, because you're able to obtain more. You're able to like hold more within you. You feel me? Your heart is more expanded. You have more gratitude. Yeah. That's what it is right there. Like, you get $10,000 down, you go, yes sir, thank you God. But if you get $10,000 after the storm, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, I'm so blessed for it. Thank you. Like, it's not about the money no more. Once you get after the storm. It's not about it, because you done seen how you got carved, how you got the ups and the downs and the do's and the far away. Right. So it's not about the $10,000 no more, right? You ask God, and He put you through a test to times to it.
Yep. And I love that you brought up that it's like sometimes our heart isn't ready for some of these blessings that we want, right? Like, and I love that you said that, because that's really how most of us are. Like, we feel like in our mind that we can get something, that we can get all this stuff, but in our hearts we're not prepared for it, right? Our hearts, we're still holding on to past traumas. We're still holding on to things we need to let go. People, we still holding on to all this stuff that, like you said, God had to carve and He had to shape us to build us, right? And if we don't go through that, how can God think about it like this, bro? Like he said, if God was to give you 10,000, you asking for 10,000, He give you 10,000, you already know what you're gonna spend it on. You don't even know. You ain't even trying to think about God, think about other people in the world that don't even got nothing to their name. You're not thinking about nobody else, just thinking about yourself and what you finna spend on, how you feeling flex on all these haters and whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that, you can't move to the next level. God not gonna bless you like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you being grateful, if you being, you know what I'm saying, if you went through something bad, like he said, you went through something bad, you grateful, and God blesses you, and you even more grateful, and now you doing even more things. Who knows? That 10,000 might turn to 100, might turn to 200, 300, 400,000, right? You know what I'm saying? So just being grateful for what you getting, because sometimes even God giving you $20 and you not grateful for it. So how can He bless you with 100? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if it's not even just about when God gives you a lot of money, God sometimes gives you $2 and you might just go spend it. You just got it. You gonna go spend it. You know what I'm saying? So little things like that. It's not even about when you get big amount of money. Also, how are you spending, and how are you holding on to your money when you have a little bit, right? Like when God gives you a little bit, because sometimes it's not always $10,000. Sometimes you might just find a penny on the ground. Be grateful that you even got that penny, because at the end of the day, that's still you being abundant. You gain some type of something, some type of blessing. That penny is still a blessing. At the end of the day, it's still worth something, right? It still gave you +1 to anything, right? It's just being grateful for even the littlest things, just like a penny. Because that penny might turn, you might be grateful for that penny, and that penny might just turn into $20,000. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. And I feel like my bad.
No, you good.
My bad. I was just gonna say you just want to stay grateful. Just want to stay grateful. You good though?
And I also like stay grateful, but you also want to know like who provides for you, right? Like what we do is we say, "Damn, I gotta go to work and so I can make some money." You don't. Do you really?
True.
Like if you got that consciousness of like God is all the provider, like He gives me, you understand that I'm not working for the job, I'm working for God to provide for me, right? Like if you really want to think abundantly, you gotta connect to the abundant. You can't connect. You can't think abundantly then connect to your job, because your job doesn't supply you abundantly. Only God does, right? So you got to think infinite. And then on top of that, like, let's say you do work, right? And then let's say you get money and stuff like that. It's like if you want to go to that next level, it's like, you know what I'm gonna do with the money that God provided for me? I'm gonna provide it. I'm gonna invest into myself. You feel me? I'm gonna put into myself because God put into me. You feel me? And I'm gonna come back to Him. It's like a cycle. You're gonna let your money rotate between you, this, and yourself. Whatever it is. Like for me, my month of Ramadan. Am I allowed to say this? I don't know. My month of Ramadan, I donated like a lot of money. Like your boy was. I hope you accept, please. But I donated a lot of money from like the love of my heart, right? And then it's like, that was the money I was getting from work. It's not like I was thinking like, you know what, I need to hold this money. Nah, I'll get this money. People need food. People need to be provided. So boom, I got it. Why not give it? That's the mindset you gotta have. Because once you have that mindset, more is gonna come. It's gonna come ×2. That's real big too. Understand who your provider is.
And I love that, bro, because that's facts, man. You gotta understand who the one that's providing you with everything and anything, even just your life. You know what I'm saying? But towards the next question, kind of, what does it mean for goals? Because we just talked about purpose. What's the difference between purpose and goals? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's goals now?
So your goal is something you're trying to achieve, right? But that's the thing. That's the beauty about this. That's why like purpose and goal, like people get it so confused. Like people think their purpose is their goal. Like your purpose helps you achieve your goal. Like once you find your goal in life, you find your purpose. It goes goal and purpose, right? So once you say this is my goal in life, you start to live to reach your goal. Like people, like something like this, like people who want to be rich, right? They say they want they want to be rich. They're gonna like move like a rich person. So now their purpose is to be rich. Like everyone has a different goal, different purpose. So once you find your goal in life, then you're able to fulfill your purpose to the max to be able to reach that goal. And everyone has different goals. That's why everyone has different purposes. But that's why it's so common. Like when you see people say, my goal is to get rich, right? It's so many people's goals to get rich, so they can give you the steps to get rich. You feel me? That's literally what it is. So once you find your goal in life, you kind of like find your purpose in life. Your goal is what you want your goal to be. Honestly, like everyone has different goals. Yeah. What about you, bro? How you feel about that? That's a good. I like that.
I agree. Like your goal is, your choice. Like at the end of the day, right? Like your goal is just whatever you choose. And I feel like with our goals, like you said, our purpose is just, it fuels our goals, right? Like our goal is like it's just like what you want at the end, right? Like your end goal, bro. If you want to, help somebody, you'll do your purpose. Like your purpose will be helping others, right? Your goal, your end goal will be, let's say your end goal is like you want to help people. At the end of the day, you just want to help people. You want to make it to heaven, right? That's your end goal. So your purpose, So your purpose, you'll live life to fulfill that. What does that mean? Meaning helping others. Reading your word, talking to God. Praying. All these different things. that will fulfill your goal, your end goal. You're fulfilling your purpose so that you can fulfill that goal at the end, right? So that you can reach that goal. But the thing about goals is you can always create new goals, That purpose, I feel like purpose never changes. You just can create new goals in life, you know what I'm saying? And your purpose will pretty much be aligned with whatever goal that you choose for yourself. Because I'm sure if you have one goal in life, and your purpose aligns you to that, if you say you do achieve this goal, who knows, that next goal, just because you achieve this one thing, it might be easier to achieve that next goal, or it might be just easier to achieve it, because who knows, maybe you wanted to gain a lot of money, right? And you got a lot of money now that you reached that goal of money, you got a new goal of doing something else in life. But now that you have the money from your old goal, that you can do this new goal, you can fulfill this purpose, you can put money into this purpose, into this goal, you know what I'm saying? So I think goals, I agree, like goals is just what you choose, but it's like it's that end, it's like that end goal, like that, like
it's the objective, right? The goal is the goal is literally the objective, something you're trying to like pinpoint. Like the way you get to your goal is by doing your purpose. So if you do your purpose correctly, you stay aligned with your purpose, your goal is going to be met. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing that I think is so deep. Like, we want to set goals that's like out of the world, that no one would think of. Like whenever someone says that, oh, what's your goal? If you watching if you a live podcast, your goal is not to have money. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because money's gonna come with everything else. Like, that's how I feel. Like, whatever your goal is, it should be like unimaginable. Like, when someone hear you, like, dang, bro, I never heard that before. That's what you want their reaction to be. Because once you have a goal like that, that means you're on a whole different path, right? Like we talked about last podcast. You're on a whole different path. Now you become a leader, and now you understand the standard you set for yourself. Like, you become aware of who you are. And so you want your goal to be unimaginable. Like, when anyone actually say, yo, bro, what's your goal in life? Like, you wanna snow. You feel me? You wanna be like, bro, my goal is to boom, 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 boom. And if what makes it even better, if you can give like a full detail, like a full list, think about how psychotic you would sound. Like, think about like what people would see your vision. They'd be like, dang, like, you really thought of that? Like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna do that. You feel me? You gotta see, you hear the words though. You say, I'm going to do that. It's not, yeah, bro, I want that to happen for me. I wish. No, I'm going to do that. Why? Because it's my goal. And what else? I live to fulfill my goal by fulfilling my purpose. By acting on it.
And you know it's gonna happen.
You know it's gonna happen. That's literally what it's going. That's what it is gonna be.
That's fine.
You gotta move it with certainty. With no doubt.
I like that. And another beautiful thing about goals is, like, you can always I feel like you always want to have that long-term goal. Like, there's different types of goals. You got long-term, you got short-term goals, right? So I feel like, your short-term goals is going to be like, your step by steps. That's going to be your little level unlocks, right? Level unlocks. You can't unlock that next. You can't unlock level 3 without going through level 1, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So you got to go through level 1, level 2, which is the short-term goal. So maybe your short-term goal, say you started content, your short-term goal is like 5,000 subs, 2,000 subs, right? And then your long-term goal may be 100,000 subs. But you got to get through 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 to get to the 100,000, 200,000, right? You can't jump from 0 to 200,000. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You gotta go past 2,000, 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. And that's like little objective. That's small goals, right? We want to have those small goals in life, like them little objectives, them little accomplishments, because those will let you know that you're still aligned with your purpose and that you're on the right path exactly towards your goals.
It's not.
So yeah, like, set little goals, but set them for them to be reasonable for you to achieve that big goal, right? Don't have little goals that are separated from your big goal. Like, if you want your big goal to be 200K subscribers on YouTube, your little goals can't be to post 15 videos on Instagram in a day, right? Like, if you're trying to grow on YouTube, how are you going to grow on Instagram? with your little goals, right?
Okay.
That is not gonna match. So you have to go through your level 1, level 2, level 3, which is posting your YouTube videos. Maybe don't post 15, but maybe you can get 1 or 2 a week, right? 2 a week, 3 a week, 4 a week.
Yeah.
You know, whatever the case may be. But the main point is you just want to have those little goals, because those little goals will set you up for your big goals and make your big goals, like they said, unimaginable sometimes. Literally make it unimaginable. Like if it sounds crazy to somebody else but it's believable to you, you can do it. You got the vision. You got the vision for a reason. Like nobody gave you the thought. you got the thought. You know what I'm saying? God gave you the thought. Now it's like you gotta act on it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta act on it.
Yeah.
If you don't act on it, that thought might go to somebody else.
So what can we talk about your goal? Like which one of your goals?
What's one of my goals? Like long term end goals?
Yeah, we can go short term and then long term.
Okay, one of my long term goals, I wanna make a shop for my family. So I wanna make it like a half clothing store and a half store. So I have clothing, have food in one store though, right? And have my family work in the kitchen, because I know my family like cooking, right? That's a big goal for me. I know my family like cooking, and I know I like, clothes and stuff like that. I'll be buying clothes, I want my business to have clothes at the end of the day. So that's why so that's like a long-term goal, opening my own store type job, right? Helping others and stuff, helping my family out, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a long-term goal. And the short-term goal would be me still doing my content, because I know that my content would get me to the point to where I can fund that, right? Where I can put money into another business. I can start my clothing brand from my own content. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a long-term goal for me. And then like a short-term would be pretty much just continue growing like with content. 10K subs. That's like my next short-term goal right now. Or 5K actually. So yeah.
That's fire. That's fire.
But yeah, how about you? What's like a long-term, short-term goal?
Wait, like okay, I'm gonna get my world long term. You feel me? Because your boy in heaven. I ain't gonna lie, that's the goal. But my long term goal for the world, it would be to be able to travel. Right, I want to travel across the nation and to be able to like give speeches, like inspiring people on all levels. Right, I want to be able to like tell my revert story to people who's not Muslim, and tell my revert story to people who's Muslim. Like just be able to like inspire people and be able to like show them like, yo, like, it's better than partying. It's more to life than doing all these things, right?
Yeah.
Like that's my long term goal. I want to be able to travel, big crowds, big speeches, and continue to just strive. That's literally what it is. And then a short term goal for me, for sure will probably be definitely this podcast. Like keep going on the podcast. Like these small wins, they add up to me, right? Like just be able to like have an hour to come on here and just talk, right? And be able to like visualize my goals in the moment rather than just me sitting and thinking. Like, I'm able to like speak it, and like we don't take no notes when we talk. Like it's just who we are. Like you feel me? Yeah. That's one big thing. But I want to attack the youth. Like my short term goal right now is I want to be back floor riding in Florida. Like I'm there. I'm there already to surf and stuff. But I wanna be more with the youth, because everything starts with the youth. So that's one of my short term goals right now.
Yes, sir. I like that. Okay. We got some decent goals. We got some straight goals going on, man. You feel me?
We gonna knock them out of the park, though.
Got to.
I'm on. Yeah.
Guys too, man. I love that, bro. But yeah, I got no more questions. You got any more questions for today? You got anything else you want to say?
Bro.
Nah. Mm-mm. Me neither, man. What's your closing words?
Weekend, y'all boys. It's Thursday.
It is.
You feel me? Have a good Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Regroup Monday, and then you feel me? We back
Tuesday.
At it.
Bro, what's your closing?
Hey, what was today's purpose? Ooh.
Purpose, goals, love hard, love right.
We just gonna talk about your purpose, bro. Let your purpose carry you through life, right? Like whenever you find your purpose, keep a hold of it. Don't let don't let your small wins set you up. Like stay to your purpose so you can be able to achieve the big goals. Whatever your big goal is, keep fulfilling your purpose to get those small wins. You just keep going. Like hold on to your purpose and expand your purpose, right? Like take your purpose to the next level and keep unlocking levels with your purpose. That's what I said.
I like that. For me, I'll say closing words for the day is you know, learn to love yourself right, so that you can love somebody else right. You know what I mean? Um, taking care of yourself, doing the little things for yourself. Like, I feel like now I'd tell you to, as a man or woman, whatever it is, to grow with yourself. Learn how to be by yourself, but learn to grow within yourself so that you can love on somebody else. So, learning your flaws,
Yeah.
learning your weaknesses, your strengths, learning the things that you love to do that you don't like to do. Just
Yeah.
learning about yourself so that you can love on somebody else, or you can learn about somebody else, because you can't learn about nobody else if you don't even learn about yourself. So, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
That's true.
those are my closing words for the day, man. I hope y'all enjoyed today. This was episode 29. We'll be back for 30 on Tuesday, man. Y'all could tap in 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, we'll be
Eastern
back.
time.
Um, yeah, man. Love y'all, man. Be safe, be
Love
blessed.
y'all, man.
Peace out.